All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Wash Media headquarters in Austin, Texas. My name is Will DeFries. To my left, David Ruff.
Man, I almost don't look. I almost watched a death video that was served up to me on Twitter of like some CEO falling to his death at a tech conference or something.
Oh, I saw it.
Okay, no, you saw it, dude.
Involuntarily.
Mr. Live Leak over here definitely saw it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Elon served it up to
Blake
me.
Live Leak over there. So speaking of Elon, Dylan, I was like, I need a palate cleanser. I almost like just got on Twitter. So I went to the Daily Star, and here's a good one. It says, SpaceX XX. I want to bonk Elon Musk in space. It's a lifelong dream, and he'd be great in bed. This is what this young lady says. It's made the front page of the Daily Star. She wants to bonk him in space.
I don't know Elon personally, but I don't get great in bed vibes from the man.
Why not? Is it because he's just a...
Because he's a major league dork, mostly.
Yeah.
You don't think he freaks with the best of them?
He could. I don't get that vibe.
Do you think he bonks?
He probably bonks a little bit.
So wait, are we using bonk in that way now? Like
No.
I thought bonk is what you did to like a Dylan online who's like, you know.
Okay, Mr. Horny himself.
I've seen your tweets. I follow you, my mans.
Sometimes. Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
I see what he was doing there.
I saw the person you're referencing interact with a Marjorie Taylor Greene tweet earlier, but then I realized it was a parody account. So I was like,
Is that better or worse?
better.
I feel like Marjorie Taylor Greene's taken a little step back as of late. She's not as in the news cycle as she was at one point. Lauren Boebert really asserted her dominance when she jerked that guy off in Beetlejuice. She's like, no, you want to be the trashiest person in the government right now? No, I
Yeah.
got that. I got this.
Yeah.
I got this.
Hey, Dylan, I got a call for you. I give blokes bruises when I sleep with them. 4 men have been hurt by my sex skills.
Oh my God.
Get off the Daily
All
Star,
right,
David.
all right.
Maybe relax.
You're
man.
gonna get our company Wi-Fi flag, dude.
The blokes are getting bruises.
She seems proud of it. She's beating the shit
Poor
out of him.
blokes.
Here comes the bloke
Punching him in the
bruiser.
face.
You're a bloke.
Yeah. I'm a bloke, bitch. What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing really. I just wanted to point it
That's
out.
right.
You're a bloke boy, dude.
That's right.
Go bloke, go woke, go broke.
Bonk.
Dylan Shivery.
Hey man.
All right.
Glad to
Cool,
be here.
cool.
Glad to
Great
be here.
energy.
Hey,
Great
it's-
energy.
Hey, happy content week to all who celebrate.
Major spilled coffee on myself
Dude,
before work today. Energy from Dylan Shivery
I
right
spilled
now.
coffee getting out, like reaching, like to get out of the car, I reached for my coffee, and I thought the little thing was shut, the little slider lid thing, whatever you call it. It wasn't.
Dude, we kind of had spillception this morning because I was getting out of my car to go in the office today, and I had my Yeti with the top on it, and the thing was open. And when I got out, some of the coffee splashed out and landed directly on the lid. And I thought to myself, whoa, close call. That could have been a rough Monday.
Bing bong.
And then you walk in, and I was like, oh, man, he got the smoke.
You know what, like low key, one of my least favorite things in this world is having to carry a lot of stuff from the car to inside. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It gets me, man. It's
That's definitely on the list. For me, it's just like unnecessary death and war.
Yeah, mine's war.
And
For me,
poverty.
For me, it's having to carry a lot of things.
Mine's
inside.
child hunger.
People know what I'm talking about. It's such a pain in the ass.
Have you
man.
seen the HEB Victor Wembanyama commercial where he does it all in one trip with his long ass arms?
No.
He just got like 4 bags on each arm.
But that's a good
It's a pretty
idea.
good commercial.
It's a good idea.
We had some ice on our walkway the other day when an HEB delivery was going down. And I walked to the end of it so I could help the guy. And he's like, can you do this all in one? I was like, bro, I'm not walking back in with these bags. I'm
Hell
standing
no.
right here and you can load me up.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Well,
So quit asking.
One car trip for me now, from groceries, I gotta get on an elevator.
Yeah,
I'm
player.
not doing 2 trips. Fuck that.
No, player.
I'd rather just leave the shit behind. And
Do you have
go
any
get it
carts
later.
or anything that they have in the lobby there?
No, they don't.
Oh, our last place had a shopping cart in the parking garage. So you could just load everything up in that shopping cart and bring it upstairs.
That's really convenient.
Oh, dude, for stacking firewood and everything, it
Yeah.
was just primo.
We don't have that. It's just my arm.
You should steal a shopping cart and then just bring it. You could just store one in your place. I'm sure Parks would like riding around in it.
You could push me around the Target parking lot. We could, hit curbs and stuff and
Yeah.
get flying and videotape it.
For sure,
in the
dude.
bushes.
Yeah, I got my dad's camera. He'll let us go borrow it for a little bit.
My phone actually has a camera on it already.
Yeah, but that's different.
Okay.
There's probably some people out there being like, "Why is Will off today? What's going on? Like, is he all right? Like, the Lions just won. He should be on cloud 9 right now." And I just want to confirm some of the rumors out there that, yeah, I do have a very severe under the surface pimple on my forehead right now that's just like causing all the pain in the world. And so just know that I'm fighting
Yeah.
through it, dude.
That
Can you
thing-
see, you can see how deep that thing goes, dude.
It doesn't look deep, but
I think it's connected to my brain.
It looks deep.
I think
It
it's
looks
connected to my brain, dude.
deep and painful.
I just
Can I
don't know what
push
to
on
do
it?
about it. Yeah, dude, I've been pushing on it all morning.
You should get on Accutane.
I did Accutane, David.
You should run it back.
Remember when I did it for my scalp issue?
Oh, fuck, you did.
Yeah, I did. I did a super low dose, so I didn't get depressed. I was already depressed, so the Accutane wasn't really going to do much.
Yeah.
You know, male friendship after 35 is declining at a rapid rate.
Dude,
We're
tell
here
me
to
about
change
it.
that.
I can't hang out with you on the weekends anymore.
We're changing that for all our
No,
listeners out there. Need friends.
You're embracing it.
No, we're not. What are you talking about? I'm
Don't
talking
hang
about,
out with me.
Oh, dude, we invited you to a Touch of Trey concert a couple weeks ago, and you just didn't want to go. You didn't want to vibe with the boys and drink Tall Boy Yinglings, listening to some fucking Grateful Dead.
Two
Y'all
of
had
the
Tall
four
Boy
people.
Yinglings?
Tall Boy
Oh, yeah.
Yinglings.
If
Yeah.
I'd have known that, I would have been there.
But it's concert price Tall Boy Yinglings.
so
It's
like
fine.
$16.
$11.
Two of the four people at that show that went with us did not listen to the music outside of that concert. Ow, what the fuck? You all right?
Yeah, just
I'm not a big concert guy.
that's fine.
It's the thing about me that y'all should know.
That's fine, dude. I won't invite you to concerts anymore.
Unless it's Bob Weir.
Well, yeah, dude. We're everywhere,
I
dude.
don't miss a Weir
This
show.
was like Bob Weir.
I know,
Just wasn't him.
but it wasn't.
If you squinted hard enough, you could.
How hard did that rain hit all last night? I woke up like a million times through the night just being like, damn, I'm cozy as hell right
Dude,
now.
this is one of those mornings you just don't want to get out of bed.
We haven't had I don't
So
remember the
sick.
last time we had a night where it rained literally all night like last night.
Awesome. Cozy vibes.
I was like, do we have a sound machine on right now? Like low key?
Do you ever
Low
ask?
key?
You ever ask if you do you have an Echo in your room? You ever ask Alexa just to play like rain sounds for you?
Dude, you couldn't pay me to put an Alexa in my room.
Oh, I got one and it's great. She'll
No.
play whatever, man.
Alyssa doesn't let me play Sega in the bedroom.
You'll play Sega in your bedroom.
Echo the dolphin was the joke there.
Yeah.
Sega!
Sega.
Sega! Sega!
That was the best. That was the best one.
Sega.
That was the only cool part about Sega. The gaming system sucked.
Dude, we were going down memory lane the other day in the bullpen, and I just had I played like the beginning of the PS2 when you fire that thing up. What a beautiful sound. We're just nerds. I was just sitting there watching gameplay from PS2 games just to feel alive again, watching SSX videos.
Men will literally do that instead of going to therapy.
I hate to say it, but like it's borderline kind of therapeutic to
Dude, I
just
was-
sit there and watch old video games that you used to love.
I was kind of sick on the sticks when it came to SSX.
I feel like everyone was though. I feel like it made it pretty easy to get high scores.
Okay, thanks for shitting all over me.
I'm just saying, like I was surprised when I fired up SSX for the first time, not Tricky, the normal one. And like it was just like, oh, it's pretty easy to stick landings here.
Yeah,
It's
that's all right,
tricky.
man. You had fun. What if you were in therapy and you just showed up one day with your,
Yeah, you're like,
your
hey,
console? You're like,
do you mind if I play this while we talk? It kind of helps soothe me.
you just tell your therapist how good you used to be at the game. Like you're not even playing it. You're just watching other people play.
Well, Sally respects my video game playing, but like I did have to tell her one time, like, yeah, part of the reason I like playing FIFA is because it allows me to not think about anything else. Like it truly resets my brain for an hour.
Just the blokes.
I'm so different at FC24 on PS5. If any listeners want to smoke, please at me on Pints with the Lads. I'm just running train on online right now.
Jeez,
What?
that's graphic.
I'm beating dudes like 7-2. Get in the lobby, dude.
Step up the competition, dog.
I tried to drop in the other night, but
But what?
I got derailed by kid stuff.
Yeah, we needed you.
I sent out the Batman text with Fortnite in the clouds.
The chopper was going too.
It's gonna happen.
You
I think
pop
it'll
a
happen
flare.
this week. Should we get into it?
I mean, we started 10 minutes
Should
ago.
we get into it?
Okay.
You
Dude,
wanna run
I
back?
think we should get
Content
into it, dude.
Let's let Dylan have another stab at that introduction.
Yeah. Dylan Shivery, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
guys. I'm happy to be here, man. It's content week. Let's
Hey,
get some shit going.
I don't like overly positive.
That was
Dylan.
worse.
Dude, I had, okay.
You got to
across-
find your voice.
I
dude.
had an egg everything bagel from across the way, out round across the streetway.
Mhm.
Holy shit, that thing was good.
I don't know the difference between a normal bagel and an egg bagel.
They make it with yolk,
Okay.
egg yolk.
Okay.
That's why it's got a little yellow tint to it.
Okay.
And it softens up. It's softer.
Why'd you
Oh,
put a
okay.
little stank on the word yolk?
You can't use steak. That's my word.
You did stank up yolk.
Like you were like
Yolk.
a hot dog salesman in New York.
All I'm saying is,
You
y'all
want
need
the
to go
yolk?
get one with plain cream cheese. It'll rock your shit like it rocked mine.
Plain cream cheese. They have such a good schmear game. How are you going plain on them?
Because the bagel has so much flavor already. You don't need to add to it, Will.
No, see, I'm a savage. You know I'm an onion boy. So that if I'm getting an everything bagel, you best believe I'm getting some chive cream cheese on there.
Plain cream cheese is delish.
Schmear me.
I don't like the word schmear.
Why not? What does it make you think of specifically?
Well, like smear is a word.
Remember Pat Smear?
Pap schmear?
He was a guitar player. He played some shows with Nirvana toward the end there.
I'm unfamiliar with this game.
In the Foo Fighters, I believe.
The Foo Fighters.
Pull them up, Randy.
It makes me
Don't
think
do
of
it, Randy.
the now canceled football game that you'd play on recess when it was cold outside.
Schmear the smear?
Shocking how acceptable it was to tell the teachers that you were going to go out and play that game. You just can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Parks doesn't know what that game is because they don't use that phrase anymore.
I can't believe they even let us play that.
That's terrible.
It was just if you had the ball, you're getting hit.
I don't think we told the teacher what it was called.
But the teachers definitely knew.
Hmm.
I don't know. Northern Michigan school system's a little different.
Yeah.
I found Pat Smear.
What's he do?
He's no longer with the Foo Fighters.
Is he with
That's probably
us,
for the
though?
best.
He is 64, though. I mean, I don't know how that plays into it. It's his age.
Yeah, age ain't nothing but a
That's
number,
cool.
dude.
1 year away. Retirement.
Retirement.
Traditional
Social
retirement
Security.
age. Not these days. Not with retirement inflation.
Right.
We got Robacks. Wilmon's Polos still available. Backer 20 for 20% off your order there. Go make that happen. Also on Patreon, we're doing a free 7-day trial for new patrons out there, so you can't not sign up right now. You'd be crazy not to. We're featuring exactly 5 minutes and touching base. We even do, at the end of the month, we're doing Randy's game show. Go check that out. Voicemails, 888-618-4422. Get in, get out, be tactical. Put out some absolute gas in the newsletter scene the other day. Washed.substack.com. Go subscribe. And finally, youtube.com/circlingback. Watch our episodes right there. But finally, we also have another Circling Back-centric product dropping later this week. So keep an eye out.
That was high pitch, man.
Yeah, I removed my testicles so I can get a higher pitch on my singing these days.
You just sucked him in.
Yeah, I went in for a vasectomy and then they just removed my balls. And I was like, I think something was lost in translation here, but at least I can hit that falsetto.
What's the sound of your balls getting sucked up inside of you? Yep.
Stop.
That's it.
Stop, dude.
It's a little anatomy lesson for people who don't realize that guys can do that.
We're men in
It's-
STEM,
It's
dude.
voluntary. You can make those things.
Here,
go
do it
away.
right now, Dylan. There you go.
Oh, that's fucking. worse.
Bye-bye.
Try it, Dave.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
could you do the thing
Okay.
where you flick your cheek and you make the cool? That's
good.
really good.
That's
Yeah,
good, dude.
you've always been good
That's
at
good.
it.
I can't do it. So I actually was trying to, after you did it recently, I started trying to do it and I did it one time really well. And I kind of understood the process, but I can't
Yeah.
do it live. It's not going to translate. That's good.
Yeah.
What was that sound? That was a Windows sound. Like if you had Windows 95.
Yeah, I
Randy,
think
you
you
know.
could edit it. They had a drop sound for AOL Instant Messenger that could be
That's
the new
right.
notification.
That's what it was.
And Dylan does it pretty much perfectly.
My mouth does crazy things, y'all.
You need to relax. Get some stank on that thing. All right, let's recap this weekend in fun presented by our friends over at Nutrafol. You don't have to choose between hair growth and our health. Nutrafol's drug-free whole body approach promotes hair growth from within. No compromises, just better hair. And you know we love good hair around here. Nutrafol's the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand with over 1 million people seeing thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding. Their hair growth supplements are physician formulated using 100% drug-free ingredients. Their patented technology provides consistent and reliable results without compromising your sex life. While many supplements rely solely on ingredient studies, Nutrafol clinically tests final formulations to ensure their efficacy. In a clinical study, 84% of men showed improvement in their hair after 6 months taking Nutrafol's men's hair growth supplements. You can even just take their hair wellness quiz on Nutrafol.com/men for a personalized health plan based on your specific root causes. And with Nutrafol, building hair growth routines, it's just simple. Purchase online, no prescription or doctor visit required, free shipping and automated deliveries ensure you'll never miss a day, and you can see results in 3 to 6 months. Take a step to visibly thicker, healthier hair. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/men and enter promo code CIRCLING. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and hairstylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, and enter promo code CIRCLING. That's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code CIRCLING. Dylan, what'd you get into this weekend?
Thanks for asking, man. Big parks weekend.
Which ones? Zilker,
just one.
Reed,
Just my son. And
Yellowstone.
My son and my partner. We chilled, man. We went to what do we do? Friday night we went to a where do we go?
You're asking us. We don't know, man.
Yo, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't with you, so I don't know, dog.
We do this segment like every Monday.
Actually, I hate to say what I'm about to say, but you went to Dave & Buster's.
We went to Dave & Buster's, yeah.
I went on Find Friends, and I was like, I wonder what the squad's doing tonight. I go over, and I'm like, why is Dylan at this giant warehouse in the middle of nowhere? And then there was a beer, like, little icon over it, and I was like, what is he doing?
We went to Dave & Buster's. His buddies went, and they invited us. And so I got to hang out with parents. I had a few Frosty Boys. And played some games. He cleaned up on the tickets, man.
What's the draft game like at Dave & Buster's? They got Yingling up in there or what?
They didn't have Yingling.
Come on.
I drink Shiner on tap. With big, like 22-ounce one.
You like Shiner?
I like it enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to Shiner, but I thought it would taste better based on how many people down here love it.
So I had a conversation yesterday about Dave & Buster's with a group text. We used to, high school buddies used to go, we used to do it like that in our 20s. Sometimes we go to Dave & Buster's. Apparently now, some Dave & Buster's, they don't have the, it's just kid games. Is that the South Austin one? Or is there still like adult-ish games? Adult-ish being more like,
There are games that
shoot 'em up.
Like find the difference, and it's like the porn star one. You ever seen that?
they used to have. I think they still have that at Deep Eddy.
Dude, they had one. They had one at a restaurant in northern Michigan that was very kid friendly, and it was like, guys, I don't know if we should have this in here.
And they had like Bush, like the pictures from the 80s.
That's why it's entertaining because the pictures were all so old.
Yeah, they have some games that adults play. Yeah. By the way, you can't get out of there without spending like at least $150.
Money pit, dude.
Oh my god.
Sheesh. Yeah, but did you at least get like a industrial sized stuffed animal out of it or anything?
No, he got a bunch of little toys and things. I got him $60 worth of like tickets, whatever, to play with, and he ran out of it in like an hour and a half.
D-Bucks?
So I gave him mine. Mine had 20 on. I was like, all right, you're not spending more than this, buddy. I'm sorry.
Are they called D-Bucks?
No. Just doing Fortnite references for the boys.
Sick,
that's
dude.
good.
This one's for the boys?
Saturday, he hung out with a buddy. They went to go play somewhere, and I got to run some errands and work out. And we watched football the rest of the day, and it was good, man. It was a nice low key weekend. That's it.
You feeling relaxed?
Yeah, I didn't sleep particularly well last night.
Why? We had
I know.
Mother Nature's sound machine just lulling us away.
One of those things, man. But I'm here, and I'm happy to be here. Dave, how about you, man?
Did you take some Adderall or something?
I wish. No.
Okay. I didn't either, for that matter. I didn't really do anything outside of watching football. I went to dinner at the Carve Grill.
Central location or South location?
South location.
Swag.
I've not been to the Central one. Went to South, the Ridge.
Was Brooke there?
Yeah, she was. There was a second where I thought I should take a pic of her and send it to the group, and then I was like, you know what? It's bad enough I'm here alone.
You told her the original.
No, you don't need to feel bad about going alone. But if you're there alone taking photos of waitresses, that's when you feel bad.
You told her the original DMS said what's good?
No, again, I didn't speak with her. I didn't interact with her. I talked to one bartender. We exchanged some recommendations in South Austin. But other than that, Had a couple Woodfords.
It's at the bar.
It's at the bar.
Damn.
Filet Caesar salad.
I don't know. I saw on
Damn,
Twitter.
Daddy.
I saw Big Rock trending on Twitter, and I was like, Dave must be at Carve right now.
They're calling me Big Rock.
Why? Oh, because you got the big rock in your glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've pivoted on those.
I like them.
I used to be very against them.
You like the cube or the sphere?
I used to be against the big sphere.
I'm a sphere boy.
But now I've realized that the value of the sphere.
You know, the thing about them is they melt slowly.
It's so swagless to have like the little like sailboat looking ice cubes in your whiskey. It's just not cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
for sure know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the stock like ice machine in your home.
Oh, those. Yeah, that's swagless.
They're swagless.
Well, that's a home thing.
I know.
Do you have the things at your house to form the big boys?
No, I'll be honest. I was so against them at one point that I've been gifted it like twice. And both
Ooh.
times I was like, I'm just going to give this away. I don't need this.
Let me get one.
No, now I want it because I'm into it.
You know what though? You're missing with like the traditional ice. Just a classic drunk guy drinking like whiskey or scotch at the bar. The old when you kind of clink it around and those ice cubes sliding back and forth. It hits way different when it's just like a cube or a sphere.
Yeah.
You can't do it. Like you're waving down the bartender. Like,
Do you ever wonder if you're not getting as big of a pour because of the giant ass ice cube in there though?
yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like, hold on.
Absolutely.
It's taking up a lot of real estate in this glass right now.
You're probably wondering, why did you go to the bar by yourself? Well, my mother-in-law was in town and she was staying with us. And she and my wife did a big late lunch at the picnic up around 35th Way. And
Not good picnic weather.
they just weren't really in, like, they're like, well, just go do what you want for dinner. And I was like, all right,
I
well,
like that place.
I'll go do the thing that no one's doing. And that's eating that Caesar salad that's for two people, eating the entire thing themselves, which I did.
Damn.
So
That's alpha shit, dude.
Saturday.
You're a dog.
Saturday, just not much.
I didn't know you had it like that.
Sunday night, True Detective season 4. What are we on? I don't know, but I'm on. I'm through 2 episodes, as it's not a binge show.
Davy
And
boy approval?
let me tell you, it is good, but my brain has been wired in such a way to where I'm used to binging shows, something I famously can't stop doing. So having to remember who characters are and plot lines, with the week in between is tough. It's tough. That means I'm getting dumber.
I am.
Classic dumb guy.
Makes sense if we all were.
Yeah,
Just a bunch of dum-dums.
we're the dumb boys. It's a real dumb zone in here, some would say.
The studio?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And that's all.
Mhm.
My heart bleeds for Western New York. I'm happy for my Lions, though.
Dude, shout out to the Detroit Lions. I'd like to say thank you to Dan Campbell. I'd like to say thank you to the owners. I'd like to say thank you to all the players. I don't care what happens in this season. I would love to go to the Super Bowl. Just making it to a Super Bowl would be a surreal time as a Lions fan. But for the first time in my life, I can actually say that the Lions have brought me joy. I got a little teary-eyed yesterday when they were interviewing all the old school Lions fans who'd just been going through it.
Oh, Will.
It's just a beautiful thing. I haven't got this team I have not gotten overly attached to in any way. Like I'm not obsessed with any of the players individually, but just like seeing seeing the vibe shift within Ford Field is just such a beautiful thing to see after just getting beaten down so many times, after watching so many blackouts, after not watching so many blackouts, after so many like times where it was just empty in there. It's just so nice to actually see it absolutely busting down there. I love my Detroit
happy
Lions.
for you guys,
I love
man.
them. I
It's
love this
definitely
team.
It's been a minute.
I love Dan Campbell so much.
What celebs were there?
He'll bite your
All of them, dude. Seager got he got a lot of press last night.
He'll bite your calf off or whatever.
Was Big Sean there?
Kneecaps.
People were asking
Kneecaps.
about Big Sean.
I think Big Sean was there. Yeah,
huge.
Eminem actually he doesn't really show much emotion in life, but when he's at a Lions game and they put him on the screen, he turns up, and I respect that.
Yeah.
I'm not really listening to his music that much anymore, but not hitting play on Marshall Mathers LP.
Ooh.
But I took the early flight home so we
pretty
could
good
make
one.
sure we could see the Lions game. And see the Lions game we did. But I was in Nashville for the weekend. Had a wedding. Had Sally's cousin's wedding. Beautiful ceremony. Everyone was having a good time. Nashville is not the city you want it to be when it's 5 degrees outside. It's kind of a city you want to run wild in. get a little crazy in.
Fun city, man.
When it's cold there, not much is happening, and that's fine. It was a low-key trip to Nashville. We did have dinner at Husk. I did not go pescatarian, but Sally did take a backer up on the recommendation of the swordfish, and the swordfish hit absolutely different. I went pork. It was good, but I think there were some better orders on the table.
Mm-hmm.
But what a time. What a time. I don't know, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for next Sunday.
It's gonna be a big one.
I'd love to watch with like other people.
You should go.
NFC Championship, David.
I would love to go to San Francisco for a game. But
left my
I hear
heart
going
there,
to that field is not exactly the best from
It's
where I'd be in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So I don't think that's going to happen, but I do have my Vegas tickets booked just in case. Felt a little wrong doing it. Feels like it might backfire on me, but I wanted to make sure that if the Lions do go to the Super Bowl, I just want to make sure that boots will be on the ground. I've said it my entire life, and I'm not going back on it. If they make it, I will be there, and I will cry. Will you guys cry with me?
I'll cry.
I don't know if I'll shed a tear for the Lions. No offense. I'll be happy
That's
for
fine. That's fine. I get it. But yeah, all in all, good weekend. I had an enjoyable time. I'd love to go back to Nashville when it's not
you.
snowing outside.
Aw, maybe a tease.
Oh, yeah. Very easy to fly to Nashville. 2-hour flight from Austin, touchdown. Airport's right next to everything, so you just shoot right in. It's a beautiful spot. If people want to vote for that in a future poll or scenario, I would not be opposed to it.
Gonna have an opportunity very soon.
I also learned we have a ton of backers in Nashville. Shout out to every Nashville backer out there. So many people reached out when I put up my P flare.
You did put one up.
I put up a photo flare just to let people know, hey, I'm in Nashville. That's what it means, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, all in all, great weekend. Had a good time. I can't wait to be back in town for the long haul. Got nothing in the pipeline right now. Feels good to have boots on the ground in Austin. I'm not going to lie.
Let's get after it then.
Squarespace. I freaking love Squarespace. Today's podcast is sponsored by Squarespace, but not just our podcast. If you go to the Wash Media website, you'll see that it's also sponsored by Squarespace. If you're not familiar with Squarespace, let me learn you up a little bit. It's the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. So whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. When you sign up for Squarespace, you go to your website, they got a ton of different templates you can go choose. Not only can you edit these templates really easily, but you can also just make them look aesthetically pleasing in a million different ways. Their font selection on this is just awesome.
You ride so hard for Squarespace.
It's a beautiful thing. I love aesthetics in general. If something's going to get created, it might as well get created in a beautiful way. And Squarespace allows you to do that. You can collect people's emails, so you can send emails straight from Squarespace to your customers. You can start a blog on there. You can just have a website. You can even set stuff up to like book reservations if you have a restaurant. Maybe you can set up appointment times if you're running a business that requires your personal time. It's a beautiful thing. There are so many use cases for it. If you are starting off building a website, don't hesitate to head over to Squarespace. Right now, if you go to squarespace.com, you can get a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/steam and save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, squarespace.com/steam to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Big game last night. Brett took an L.
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean, it's true.
I was cheering for Brett in the Bills. I wanted the Bills to go through. But last night, I feel like the game kind of got hijacked a little bit. Dylan, you've been complaining for a while now about the amount of Taylor Swift being shown during football games. You just hate it. You think it's bad for the league.
No.
You think she's a huge distraction to the Kansas City Chiefs.
I was saying there are not enough shirtless, burly men on camera.
So
Well
last
said.
night we got retired Jason Kelce making an appearance at Bills Nation. It all started when he was seen drinking something in a classic Bills vignette.
Was that a bowling ball?
I don't know.
Dylan texted me and he was like, "That's the best 8-ball I've ever seen."
I don't remember. Prove it. Show us your text.
I did my text delete after 5
Oh.
minutes.
Oh, you're on Dust?
Yeah,
Cyber
I'm on
Dust?
Cyber Dust, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. Sorry.
Cyber Dust, man.
I have a concern though. I do truly think that Jason Kelce can be a national treasure if he's handled in such a way. But I worry that last night he might have had too much self-awareness.
And what do you mean?
Randy, can we put a video on the screen for me real quick?
I got to point out, shout out to everybody who recognized him at the tailgate because he looks like about 40% of the guys in Western New
He
York.
really does. He really does. So the video we're about to watch here is the camera's panning over to Taylor Swift, and she's really yucking it up with Brittany Mahomes. And you see Jason Kelce in the background here. You see Jason Kelce in the background here, and he's smiling. But then you can also see a moment where everyone realizes the camera's on him, and I want you to see his demeanor once he realizes the camera's on him here.
Okay, I haven't seen this yet.
Okay,
He's doing bits.
the smile goes away immediately, and he immediately just starts chugging the beer because he wants to be unhinged, burly, beer chugging guy.
He's trying to fit the image.
That being said, even though he is self-aware and he's using Taylor for his clout right now, I think I'm all for it.
He does. Wow, he sees himself on some screen somewhere. He's like, okay.
It'd be really hard to see yourself on a screen in a stadium like that with Taylor Swift in front of you and not immediately be like, oh.
I will say this about Jason Kelce. Like he seems to be one of the most likable professional athletes.
It's crazy
out there.
Why? Like it's crazy how likable this man
He's
is.
super likable. I'm a big fan.
Do you think Travis is kind of like that? Okay, dude. Like let me get my shine a little bit.
I always dreamed about having a brother who like would, kind of make it about him at my biggest moments. Yeah, now I'm just having fun. He does have the ideal male body.
Dude, I don't know why, but I'm jealous of his build.
That's what peak performance looks like.
It does, because here's the deal. He's like, obviously it doesn't work for me because I never played offensive line or defensive line. I never played on the line in any capacity.
I thought you were
You play with a lot of lines.
I thought you were nose tackle for the state championship Duncanville Panthers.
No.
Didn't you
I
say your
kind of
nose
a
was
tweener.
tackling some stuff over the
Come
weekend?
on, man. I don't do cocaine.
They said I was a tweener, so they put me at the mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The quarterback was always calling me out like, I know this dude is the mic. And I'm like, you fucking got me. I am the mic.
No one was safe coming over the middle. When
I'm
you're
like,
on the fucking field.
you know
When
what?
You're roaming out there.
I'm
You're
the mic, but run your play.
like D-Man's out there at the mic again. Let's
That's a
do
problem.
Oh,
something
dude,
else.
it looked like a bunch of alligators playing when Dave was over
Let's
the
just
middle.
take a knee.
But he's got the bulky shoulder trap and like clearly like can bench press a lot chest, but doesn't have to worry about the high body fat because he still looks like scary. And nobody's looking at him like, oh man, he needs to like cut some of that weight. I'm sure he will in retirement.
My buddy
It's just a
Jared.
good look to walk around. You have to worry about eating healthy in every meal. He
My
can
buddy
drink 30
Jared
beers.
is a man of size, but he's got body. He's got like hard big man body like this. He's not like a flabby guy.
Hard big man body.
Hard big man body.
Is this-
And I've complimented him a million times on like you got a good big guy body. And he goes like, thank you. I know.
This is a genuine question. Is his body what would be described as being a shit house?
A shit house?
Yeah, have you ever heard that?
That I think that's reserved for like people who are jacked.
Okay.
Muscle.
Okay, because okay. So
Like,
definition?
Not quite a fire hydrant either, Will.
No, he kind of has fire hydrant vibes for his head.
It's giving fire hydrant.
Like what's the defensive end for the Niners, the white guy?
Bosa?
Bosa.
Shit house.
He's a shit house.
Shit house.
That dude is
Man, my algorithm was not friendly to him on the timeline this week.
Huh.
he gets a rap as being well, I don't know.
On a side of the spectrum that some people don't appreciate.
Sure.
Oh, we don't know.
I don't know. I've never heard him say
Honest
it.
question about
Well-
Jason Kelce. How many Bud Lights can he drink and be totally fine? Because like seeing him chugging all these beers and stuff, I was like, man, like I had a reaction where I was like, there could be a time where he takes it too far and is just like the sloppy drunk guy. But then I realized like, wait, this guy can drink Bud Light like it's water. I don't think it really matters for a body like his.
It's
No.
15 before he's even really feeling it. And it's probably like if he's going to go to a game like that and start drinking before the game, he's putting back at least 30 to 40 beers.
He could probably drink as many beers as he wanted and never get like, like sick from drinking. Like it's just
He's so untouchable right now that he can be just chugging Bud Light in a booth behind Taylor Swift and no one's roasting him for drinking Bud Light. He's just the everyman.
well, you saw that Kid Rock gave up his ban on Bud Light, right?
Well, Kid Rock gave it up before he announced giving it up.
he said,
Yeah,
I think
but-
they got the message. He went back to drinking Bud Light. That's what he said.
I did not see that.
Yes.
That's incredible.
They got the
Probably.
message.
Problem
They
is, though,
understand.
you can't unfire those bullets.
Has it been
Sure.
a little interesting that Kid Rock's been so separated from this Lions run? Are they not claiming him?
Are they distancing themselves?
I
from
don't
Kid
know.
Rock?
I haven't really thought about it.
I don't know.
You'd think like, I don't know.
Big Lions guy.
Sally said something last night about like, why didn't they get Taylor to do the Super Bowl? And I was like, well, they probably offered her. I just don't think that's something she probably wanted to do.
She's too big for it.
But also, if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, she probably doesn't want to go to the Super Bowl after going to like football games all year.
Can you be too big for the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Yeah.
They get some big names, man.
Yeah, but they kind of get people that are not Rihanna aside, but she hasn't even put out anything in years. They kind of have people with like legacy catalogs, you know?
Riri crushed it.
But here's my thing that I want her to do. I think she should do the national anthem.
All right. Don't think
it's
she has the
Reba.
pipes for it.
Isn't it Reba?
Is it Reba?
I thought Reba was doing something.
No offense. She don't have the pipes for that.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Love Taylor, but she's not a tier 1 vocalist.
No, but
Oh.
but we don't have. When's the last time we had an iconic Pledge of Allegiance?
Whitney.
Dude, let her get up there and hit the Pledge of Allegiance.
Star Spangled Banner?
Yeah, when's the last time we had like an iconic one
I
outside
don't
of
know.
Whitney?
Of course, Whitney's the GOAT.
Yeah, but there's not that many that stick out to me where I'm like, oh, that was good. Outside of Fergie, maybe.
I like a good trumpeteer.
Not for good reasons.
You just want to hit him with the trumpet?
We got Reba on the Natty Ant.
Okay. Well, how did they choose Reba for Vegas?
We got Post Malone doing America the Beautiful. Dylan.
Posty.
Was
For the
that
Super Bowl?
Does that make it move?
Yeah. I'm in.
Really, you're hard right now because he's performing America the
No,
Beautiful.
I don't have an
And we've got
erection.
Andra Day who will sing "Lift Every Voice and Sing."
Lift every voice and sing.
Whoa!
Lift every voice. What?
We've got Adam Levine doing "Holy fuck, you're so fucking hot."
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck,
Holy
your
fucking
body.
fuck.
Holy fucking fuck.
Yeah, let's not forget that Maroon 5 did a halftime show.
Might have to see the booty, though.
Might have to. I forgot about that.
You might have to see the booty.
Yeah, like
You
okay.
might. Like, maybe.
Hey,
I'm open to it.
If Adam Levine sends you a text that
booty.
says, might need to see the booty, though,
I'll
you're
be-
sending booty every
I'm
time.
sending him all my booty meat. Yes.
He's getting back shots.
Yeah, for sure.
Jason Kelce can when he puts down a 30 rack, it's not even a problem. Like he's not driving, obviously, but like
No one accused him of driving.
no, I know. I'm just saying, like
No one's choosing to hang out. And
there was a
drink-
time where he drank a 30 rack and considered it.
No one's choosing Trav over Jason to drink beers with.
There's just something beautiful about having like two dudes who are brothers that probably never dreamt of like dating the world's biggest pop star and becoming both Hall of Fame. Are they both Yeah. I mean,
They will be both.
I haven't followed Jason Kelce's
Jason-
career as closely as I could
Jason
have.
Kelce
Jason,
yeah,
has
he's,
had an excellent career.
So,
One of
like,
the- one of the
but
best
like, just
centers.
think, they're truly living the American dream right now.
yeah.
Dating the biggest pop stars, still scoring touchdowns in playoff games, and just getting absolutely obliterated with Bills Nation. Like, is there any other American dream for a football family that's better than that?
I have a working theory that Travis, like low-key, has trash bod. Just
Look at Travis Kelce's shirt off.
Look, I'm telling you, I think low-key, he's like he's not built like you would expect him to be built.
I mean, did you see the Bosa Skims ad? That shit house?
he's no Bosa.
Dude, he was fucking
He's
shredded
got a
in
little,
that.
he's got a little pudge, which is, he's a tight end. Like, it's whatever.
Aaron Donald has the biggest freak show body in the NFL.
Oh, that dude's a shit house.
just for his like position and size. Like that dude is actually rocking the abs and stuff.
he has a six-pack at like 6 feet, 300 pounds. Let me see.
See, I worry that Jason Kelce, I worry that his body wants to be like Jason's now.
They have similar chest hair.
We'll zoom in on there.
Oh, yeah.
Randy.
Chest hair, it's got to
Chest
be.
hair.
Hold
There's
on.
Ed.
Yeah, we gotta let Dylan do his body shame segment.
Yeah, okay. Dylan
Okay,
body
you know
shames
what?
Travis
He's
Kelce.
got a good bod. You know, my theory is incorrect. That's
I
a
would
good
take
bod.
that body, dude. I wish my body looked
Very
like that.
hairy chest.
I would rather have Jason Kelce's body, though.
Yeah.
Damn, look at all that hair.
I know, dude.
Good for you, Trav.
These guys are overflowing with tea.
Yeah, that's a lot of tea, man.
Just overflowing with it.
It's a lot of tea.
God, dude, think about all that testosterone.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Think about it,
Tea.
though.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be great.
I'd like to siphon some of that off.
I would love to do TRT with some Kelce.
You need a tea boy.
Call that Kelce Grammar.
Hey, 7 months from yesterday, I turned 40.
Really?
So,
Dude,
just for TRT purposes,
Let me
I
be
said
the
I'd
first.
wait.
Let me be the first.
I said I'd wait.
Maybe we go in for a twofer.
Well, I was thinking about doing the testosterone stuff before COVID, and I got clearance to go get my labs and everything done. And then COVID happened, and it completely stunted my willingness to like do appointments with people and stuff. So I just completely quit.
What are the side effects?
Talking about the jab?
Whatever it is, I don't care. I don't care if it's the jab. I just wanted to do it.
Talking about that TRT jab?
I'm trying to fill out these traps so I can look like Jason Kelce.
You'd get, dude, Will, I honestly, I don't say this about many people. I really want to see what your body looks like after 3 months of TRT.
I'd have to work out though, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
that's the thing you'd want to.
Dylan, if I do testosterone replacement therapy, can I work out with you at your apartment gym and have you sculpt me?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to pay to go to a
Dude,
gym. I'm not going to go pay.
Like a mold of clay, man.
Yeah.
Let me get my hands in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put me on your wheel and just spin me right round.
You'd have to go shirtless, though, to alpha that other dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you remedied that yet? Have you carried him out of the gym yet?
You know, I haven't seen him in a minute.
Okay. It's been cold since you've had this issue with him. So maybe he's keeping
That's
it.
true.
Keeping
But I
it
haven't
covered
seen
up.
him in general. So maybe he's just, I don't know. Maybe our schedules.
Should you go knock on his door and make sure he's alive?
Our schedules are a little bit different now.
You need to check on him.
What are side effects of TRT replacement or of TRT?
I would
I'm not
assume
a
your
doctor.
nuts shrink. I don't know. I don't care. I don't have nuts anymore. Per the first 5 minutes of this
Smaller
episode.
testes.
Did you look it up?
Is that for steroid? Wait, what is that for? though?
Erectile dysfunction? I thought that was like one of the pros of getting.
Well, luckily there's a lot of.
TRT.
Oh yeah, isn't it? I thought so too.
That's what I worry about.
I thought when you did it, I thought you were rocked up all the time.
Real beaters find a way.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, speaking of
Facts.
real beaters, we need to issue a mea culpa, boys. It's not good.
Mm.
So last week we talked about a viral video about swingers on Main at Disney. A lot of people reached out to us after saying, "Didn't you guys know that that's an account?" Like,
The
no,
boys
I'm
got
sorry,
duped.
I didn't see the 50,000 follower account, Twink and a Redhead. That is their avenue for releasing their content. I have to say, very well done. It duped not only us, but a larger portion of Twitter. Okay. We messed up. We didn't do our research. We spread a little bit of fake news.
We started to kind of get to it, and then we were like, yeah, we moved on. We were like, wait. And then Randy spent the next 45 minutes looking up researching the young lady.
and
I think
DMing the Redhead.
I think I even said on the episode, I think they're just content creators.
No, and you were correct. You were correct, Randy. I'll say this. I've watched some of their other videos, and while it's not my traditional form of humor, they actually do have some very funny things that they do that are intentionally cringe. And so while I am a little bummed that this wasn't an actual thing for Swingers on Main, it does make me happy that like these two are actually creating cringe content intentionally, and this wasn't just something that they were doing.
The biggest giveaway, of course, it was either her laugh or the rubbing the top of her head into his neck ever so gently.
But I just think that swingers are so I just feel like swingers are likely to act like that,
Did you have any family, friends, or
especially Disney swingers.
parents of friends who were swingers growing up, or that you like realized later in life, like, oh,
I never realized it
'Cause
I'm sure I did, but I just didn't know it.
there was a swingers place that got busted in Duncanville like probably 15 years ago. It was a house, and it wasn't obviously not zoned for this use, for like commercial use, but they were hosting big swingers parties, and the neighbors finally got fed up. And you know what the name of it was? It was called the Cherry Pit. And found out one of the couples there grew up with one of
The cherry
their
pit?
kid. Yeah.
Explain the meaning.
That's just what they called it, the swingers house.
Well,
Look it up.
Cherry has
Randy, look up Cherry Pit
some
Duncanville.
meanings, Dylan.
Yeah, but none of them
just-
are virgins.
What?
I would say that I don't know. I kind of like the name the Cherry Pit.
Sounds
No, there was a
dirty.
group of people in my life who I never hung out with or anything, but I would see some of these people every once in a while. And there was one night where I saw some people at a bar, and everyone was talking, and I was like, "Oh man, that crew again! They're out of control." And then I kind of started to realize, wait, I think there might be some things happening that are not monogamous.
Mm,
But hey, what you do in the privacy of your own home is your business, not ours.
that's right.
Not ours. Randy, has she responded to any of your DMs yet?
I have not DM'd her, but I am.
You do have a little crush on her, though, don't you?
I'm a fan of Redhead,
Well,
just
they had
like you.
all those pictures around Disney World, though.
Like,
They
I
really
think they
sold it.
actually went to Disney.
Well, I
World.
respect that whatever the couple they went to Disney World with, like, was okay with being the fake swingers in the video. Do you have to
good.
clear that with your friends beforehand? Like, I always,
I would hope so.
I
Yeah.
very much try not to put friends in content that I do without their clearance or without them requesting it. And so, like, yeah, you have to be like, hey, so we're making this swingers video about being swingers at Disney. Are you guys okay with us using your likeness?
It looks like in 2008 they got convicted for 10 separate charges there. The Cherry Pit, not a Twink and a Redhead. I looked it up, Dave. I looked up your Duncanville sex swinger club.
Wasn't mine. Don't say mine.
It was yours.
I
It was
never went
yours.
there.
You're claiming it.
Dylan, didn't you say you can tie a cherry stem with your tongue only?
Mm-hmm.
Can you actually?
Takes me like 3 seconds too. No, I've tried and I've gotten really close, but I've never actually been able to do it.
I did it one time, but I broke the stem when I was doing it.
It's a powerful tongue, man.
What was the trick you were doing with that jar?
Stop, dude. We're not doing that. We're not doing it, Dave.
Is that why they called you Jarhead in high school?
They didn't call me that.
You sure?
Ooh. You're allergic to limes, but can you have a lemon party?
Yes. There we go.
Dude, that was good, Randy. That was
There
that was
it
tasty.
is.
I enjoyed that.
The party geckos
It wasn't
here.
good.
You just got party geckoed.
Oh, the party gecko in the house. Randy's got a sweatshirt that says Party Gecko, and it has like splatter paint on it as part of the design.
It glows in the dark, folks.
It does glow in the dark.
That's sick.
But you didn't know it glowed in the dark until like we were in the studio one day, right?
I knew that they had glow in the dark shirts. I wasn't sure if this one did, and I was very pleased. All the little splatters glow in the dark when you're.
Is Party Gecko a brand?
Gecko was like an old like 90s,
lifestyle.
80s brand that someone's like revived.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
You're so frat, dude.
geckos are kind of fucking rad.
Like you see a gecko, you're not going to be sad. Like
No.
You see, like honestly, that's how I feel about most lizards. I see a lizard, I'm like, fuck yeah, there's a lizard.
Fuck yeah, there's a lizard.
When I was 16, we were in St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Been there.
Didn't you say they stopped calling them the Virgin Islands when you were there, though?
Mm-hmm.
And we were there with another family, and the other family decided to go on a little day trip, just their family, and then my parents decided to go on a day trip themselves. And being the scumbag 16-year-old that I was like, I don't really feel like going on a day trip with you guys. I'm just gonna chill here at the pool. And I decided to take a naked dip in the pool. Felt a little wild that day, but it was a secluded house. I didn't have to worry about anything. And as I got in the pool naked, the largest iguana that I've ever seen just started walking by the pool, and it trapped me in the pool. And I was too afraid to get out because I was afraid it was going to like attack me or something.
Generally harmless, right?
So I sat for about 2 hours trying to figure out how to get this large iguana out of my situation.
Go on, get.
Being 16 and naked in a foreign country is not like just really bad thoughts were in my head. I don't know why. And then I learned like I don't think iguanas are gonna like kill me. It's not gonna latch onto my jugular and take me down.
Never
No.
know, man.
If anything, in hindsight, I think the a community of iguanas I think could probably initiate me and take me in as one of their own. I think I could vibe with some iguanas for a little bit.
What about the party gecko, though?
I would vibe with the party gecko.
Hell yeah.
If you found out a bunch of geckos were having a party one weekend, you'd be like, "Can I scoop an invite to that?"
I'd roll through.
I'd be like the little kid in that video.
I know what you're talking about.
Dylan, I got some bad news for you, my man.
Oh,
I got
great.
some really bad
What
news for you.
happened?
Google's updating the warning on the Chrome's Incognito mode to make it clear that Google and websites run by other companies can still collect your data in the web browser's semi-private
Dude,
mode.
I saw this, and I assumed this was already happening. I thought incognito mode was simply so it wouldn't show up in your browser history. I didn't know, like, sure, they still track all your shit.
I know, but like you were telling us all the websites that you've been going to lately, and like you can't be happy about this
Stop, man,
tracking
stop.
everything.
My incognito search history is pretty plain Jane, I would say.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't get weird with it.
you're into a nursery rhyme play?
I don't get weird with it, Dave. Is what I'm trying to say.
Why can't they make an incognito mode for Spotify? They have a private mode where it doesn't show everyone what you're listening to, but I don't even feel like that feature gets used
Because
anymore.
it would ruin the integrity of the Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, but what someone asked me recently how Fritz knew all the words to all the Moana songs so well for being his age, and I was like, it's because he played it relentlessly like all summer.
You wanna?
And now I have Moana is such a major player in my Spotify Wrapped that I'm like, can't there just be a separate thing?
You want to listen to Morgan Wallen without it showing up on your Spotify
Yeah.
Wrapped?
Yeah, I'm always listening to Morgan Wallen.
I listened to Alien Ant Farm the other day. Their cover of Smooth Criminal.
Why were they trending the other day?
I don't know, but that's what got me back into it. And I watched the
did-
video, and like they kept showing the little. It's because somebody was giving props to the little kid. Who
I
does
did
the
enjoy
dance.
that song.
It's a good cover.
Really good.
I'm not saying I enjoy their entire catalog, but
No, but there's once a year that video starts hitting the timeline again, and people start being like, dude, this actually goes really hard.
that
And
little kid goes off.
It's a good song, man.
It's a very good song.
That hit TRL at the perfect time.
Yeah, that was kind of a late stage new metal.
That kid does snap on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that video was actually tweeted from like epic moments in new metal history or something.
That's epic.
Do you remember Will was doing that little kid doing a minute ago? Do you remember the Mitsubishi commercial? I don't know what the car was, but it's like that song and that girl gets in the passenger seat and she just immediately starts vibing. And it was in like, do you know what I'm talking about? And it's like that days
I
Go By
don't know what
song.
you're talking about.
Look it up,
I
Randy.
scroll my
Okay,
phone
I'll
during
look
commercials,
up
David.
Mitsubishi.
This is from like 20 plus years ago. You'll know when you see it and you'll know the song and you'll be like, why was this made?
Is she popping and locking?
Yeah, yes. She's like
Pop, lock,
You
and
can't
drop
pop
it.
and
she
lock.
just gets into the
Fuck
car with the
bullshit.
squad and just immediately like no one else is vibing like this and she just gets in and she's like,
Is it this one?
That's the one.
Okay, I'll
Play the video, Randy. Yeah, you know it's old because it's a 3G commercial. We're on that 5G grind now. Okay, yeah, this is starting to
This
come
checks
back
out.
a little bit.
this is
I don't
me and
remember
Will
this.
when we get in with the iguanas.
Oh, dude, yeah. If I'm at a Gecko party, this is how I'm trying to act.
Look at that vehicle.
Randy,
Look at this
do you need to update
resolution.
your browser, my
I
guy?
don't know. It's just running too much stuff.
Audio would be cool.
Oh, I remember this.
I don't want audio. Yeah, she's popping and locking, dude.
Like that's the vibe when you get a Mitsubishi Eclipse, like an 01. That's what's happening.
Do y'all ever get in? Have you ever had an Uber where like you get in and they have like lights inside of it?
Oh,
They
yeah.
like deck it out like a party car.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's a little much.
They're working on. They want a tip.
There's only been one time where I've gotten in and been like, "Oh, this is the perfect time for this." Like we're all hammered and getting ready to go to like a fun bar. This is the perfect time for this. But then there's other times where I've gotten in one. I'm like, "Cool. It's I don't know, 8:30. Haven't really had a drink yet, and I just have a strobe light in the back. Sick.
Yeah, it's like you're going like you're in Vegas, going from one club to the next.
They have to pass the aux. You got to have optional aux.
That video was 144p, and that was the highest quality you can get. Why someone uploaded that is hilarious.
She just gets in your car.
Shut up, Randy. Fucking dork. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
When I
man.
took the history
Sound
of
like you
hip hop my freshman year in college,
Days go
I got the
by.
syllabus, and 1 week was talking about like breakdancing culture. And for a split second, I was like, I wonder if they're going to teach us anything. Like, do you think they're going to like put down some cardboard on the floor and the
No offense, I can't imagine you breakdancing.
You wore your tracksuit.
dude? I even like,
You
yeah,
had a Kangol
I wore,
hat?
yeah, I wore my Kangol hat that day, and I didn't get the nod.
Does that guy still do that at the gym all the time? At Lifetime? Spin
Oh,
on his
the
head.
old guy?
He spins on his head
I haven't seen him in
for
a
a
while.
workout.
I think I'd be good at it. I
Dude,
can do
this
I can do
guy's
headstands
good.
like the best of them, but I just worry about the integrity of my skull.
I don't have a fire hydrant neck situation to where I feel comfortable just standing and spinning on my head. I was more of a windmill guy. I could do 1.5 revolutions of a windmill at one point in my life.
What's a windmill?
It's the one where you're on your back and your legs are up in the air and they're going around.
You
and-
can't
Oh,
do
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
I could do like one initial.
Let's fucking see it, bitch. We got room
Could.
right
You
here.
can't do it on carpet.
Yeah, what?
What you're asking to do? I mean, you could do it on carpet, but like,
guy's never
I'm not going to make him
breakdanced.
do it on
I'll
carpet.
break down a box and lay some cardboard down for you. How about that?
Should we turn
Yeah, I bet you will.
Let's turn the conference room into the breakdance room.
A video of all of us trying to breakdance would probably be pretty entertaining.
You
I
gotta-
like the stuff that you do before you get down, where you're like walking around. Yeah,
Where you,
Shuffle.
you get the vibe, then you hit it out
Yeah.
of nowhere.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's what's up.
I don't have any dance moves in my arsenal that will blow anyone's mind at like a wedding or anything.
Oh, wait till I Juby slide up there.
You stop, dude.
You're not going to.
So
Yes,
I
away.
posted an Instagram story of the wedding that we went to this past weekend, and I had someone respond and say, "Is this the one that Randy's supposed to Juby slide at?" And I was like, "No, that's next month, and he has taken 0 steps to get there."
Well, yeah,
Dude,
literally.
Randy, please,
That's
if you
good.
don't learn how to Juby slide, we're gonna have to have a really serious conversation the Monday after Barrett's wedding.
Juby slide. Why do you think I
Dude,
should have done it this week?
you're gonna be
Yeah,
so
you just told us all you
embarrassed.
did this weekend was sit around watching TV. You were watching like Reacher and shit.
Yeah,
You were watching
That's a
Reach.
brick shit house.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Who is it?
Alan Richardson. I think he was the one that played Thad Castle in
Oh yeah,
Vermont State.
Dude,
He's huge.
Randy, you're gonna be so mad when you break that out, and then I upstage you with my worm.
How about you worm in the middle and I Juby slide around you?
if you could learn any dance move and execute it perfectly, what would it be?
Ooh. There's something about spinning on your head. It's pretty dope.
If you looked over from the bar at a wedding and saw Dave spinning on his head, it would be electric.
Dude, the
I get
Juby
up,
slide,
my bald head smoking.
the Juby slide is fucking cool. It looks like magic.
You need too
almost.
much room. You need too much real estate to execute it.
I'm
You got a whole dance floor to work with.
We'll be
I'm
fine.
worried about the extent of the
Well,
here's
here's a question for you, Randy.
Moonwalk, though.
When you decide, a perfect moonwalk would be awesome.
That's what I'm
to-
saying.
to
Juby slide
draw.
might be just hot right now. The moonwalk is generational.
Are you going to?
All said.
Are you going to audition for anybody before you Juby slide at Barrett's wedding, or are you planning on unveiling it there? Because if you show me your Juby slide before, I can make sure that there's an area that we can clear out and figure it out.
You're saying you want a sneak peek at the Juby slide before
I'm
I
saying,
break it
I'm
out.
just saying that I
Man.
can help you create a space where your Juby slide will be able to thrive.
All right, how about this? You and I will go get lunch someday and at like a dance studio, and I'll show you my
Where they
Juby slide.
serve lunch.
So hold on, just to be crystal clear about what you just said, you and I are going to go have lunch at a dance studio.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one next to where I get my
Good
haircut.
luck
There's
finding
one next to
that.
where we get our haircut, Dylan. That's always empty.
Maybe there's a food truck out
Is there?
back.
Oh yeah. There's never anyone in that place.
Yeah.
There's always like 2 people sitting there. I'm like, are you guys just waiting for walk-ins for like dance classes?
Hey, the party gecko doesn't reveal his secrets.
It's true. I kind of feel bad that I'm questioning the party gecko right now. Questioning him. Like,
Yeah. You
Parks
shouldn't
did a
be.
hip hop class a couple years ago that was pretty funny watching him do it. Oh, yeah.
I would like to be able to do a backflip.
You could learn that.
Don't.
You see the video of that kid learning in an hour how to do it?
No.
I could do it on a trampoline.
I was too scared to do backflips on trampolines, dude.
Could do it in a
Every
pool.
time I did it, I wouldn't go straight up and down. I would always like fling myself to one side of the trampoline and risk falling off every time.
Yeah, it's a scary thing.
I could do misty flips like none other though, dude.
Oh. A flip with the rotation.
I still think I could do it. It's just been a while.
Hell, I got a month left. Month and a day to learn this Juby slide.
I would like to learn an entire Michael Jackson dance. Like such as the Smooth Criminal, Billie Jean.
Where he leans.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm learning that.
You know how they did it?
Probably Smoke and Mirrors.
Special heels in his shoes.
What'd they do?
Like DeSantis?
Nails.
Nails and the
Rest in peace.
nails on the dance floor with the little hook on it in the heel. So he would hook on, so you lean, and he was anchored to the floor basically.
I thought he was just
Didn't he
different.
do it in concert one time though?
Yeah,
thought he
has
did
a-
it in-
he has
I-
a spot.
Yeah. There's a spot like there's something sticking out of the floor.
Oh, it's sticky. Okay, so the shoes aren't attached to the floor. It's almost like
Right.
you fasten yourself in.
Yeah.
Oh,
then you
interesting.
slide off when you keep on moving.
People thought he was bogging.
Well, they were also doing that in the Alien Ant Farm video. But I
Yeah.
think in the Alien Ant Farm video, they were on harnesses.
There was some trickery.
Yeah, I think they were harnesses based on the
Yeah.
investigation that I was doing.
Based on
last week.
some of the band members, they're not learning that.
Nah.
No offense.
You could tell that like they knew this was going to be a big deal, and like the bass player in that video was just playing it up way more than he needed to.
Way too much bass player like while out tongue thing. Like really getting into it and then just like You're
What's
like,
up with
"All right,
bass
dude."
players in like the early 2000s just doing bits the entire time, like Wes Borland?
There's a lot of bass player bits going down.
Yeah, yeah. I think there might be some picks going down this weekend. You guys hear about these
Oh,
prize
yes.
picks?
Cool.
The
Hell yeah,
largest daily
dude.
fantasy platform in North America. The one that's the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. It's just you against the numbers, baby. And when you got a grasp on the numbers like we do, it becomes so much more fun. Instead of battling thousands of other players, including pros and sharks, you pick more than or less than on about 2 to 6 player stat projections, and then you just watch the winnings roll in, baby. With the basketball season here, you can now pick a combo of projections across football and basketball from the Specials League, a league created specifically for combo projections that includes 2 or more players from different sports or leagues. For example, you can do LeBron James and Travis Kelce at a 10.5 combo of 3-pointers made and receptions. I'm taking that, especially after last night. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Can you bet on like Jason Kelce beers deleted?
I don't know if that's an official stat, but I think we could talk to the guys over at Prize
We need
Picks
to
and see
make
if
it
they'd add
happen.
it. Yeah. If you want to play alongside some of Prize Picks' favorite players like rapper Meek Mill, I don't know, maybe comedian Andrew Schultz, you can now find community plays under the promos tab of the app to view entries from some of the biggest names in the Prize Picks community each week. They even offer a reboot policy. Yeah, I said a reboot policy so that your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. For football and basketball games, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half and does not return in the second, reboot it.
It's me rebooting.
They just rebooted over there. Hell
It's the
yeah.
only daily fantasy sports platform with an injury insurance policy. That's how much it means to them. Right now, if you go to prizepicks.com/Steam and use promo code Steam for a first deposit, they'll match up to $100. Again, that's prizepicks.com/Steam. Use code Steam for a first deposit match of up to $100.
Hell of a deal.
What?
Dave, get over here. That's the sound of me whipping Dave on his bare bottom with a towel.
Why do you have so many welts on your bottom,
Hey, I
David?
wet the tip too, so it really stings.
Don't say wet the tip, dude. Put some stank on that tip.
Anyway, what are we steaming on today?
I don't like hanging out with you in this steam room.
Will's got a steam.
I got a real cucky steam today.
A cucky
A
steam.
cookie steam.
So, you guys have known, I'm doing the classic pescatarian thing where you talk about it constantly.
Yeah, we're not annoyed at all.
And so, like,
on.
in doing this, I found a lot of really good things. I found that I've been exploring menus, different parts of the menu at restaurants that I never would have tried before. I've been trying different vegetables.
How's that tum tum?
You ever heard of a beetroot?
No, really, have you, Dave?
Get it? Beet?
You know, I got it, yeah.
It's like a song.
That beat. I don't like that beat.
The beat stunk.
You got to do a better beat.
It's fun, man. I
and
enjoy
you
the
want to break dance.
I enjoy the pescatarian life. But what I've been learning is that I have a frustration here. Just because someone's eating pescatarian or vegetarian on the menu doesn't mean that they're trying to be as healthy as humanly possible. And every single vegetable item on these menus lately are all things that I just don't even want to eat. Can I give you an example?
You want an unhealthy
want
pesco
some-
option.
Exactly.
Deep
I'm
fried.
it's a calorie play for it's just
You want fish and chips.
yeah. But like you go to these Tex-Mex restaurants in Austin and you look at like, oh, I could do the veggie fajitas, which I'm thinking like that's probably just fajitas with just like the sauteed vegetables and stuff. Like that would sounds like something I could fashion together and enjoy. But then it's like, no, for this one you get like zucchini, squash, like random vegetables that I just don't want to eat.
I'm out on that player.
Like, and then when you get this vegetarian meal, it comes with like that healthy veggie rice that's not like actual rice. They just default to that. Like,
Yeah,
why
that's-
can't I just have the regular Mexican rice that tastes so good with every other meal
There's
here?
probably chicken broth that they cook it in, and they don't want you to break your.
That's a good point.
your
That's a
thing.
good point. I'm pretty light on the like if something's made with broth, I'm not going to really care about it. But it's like I don't need the rice with all the veggies in it. I want the naughty stuff over here.
You want naughty
You
rice?
want to be a bad boy, don't you? A bad pesco boy.
But it's like what? Like just because you're not eating meat doesn't mean you want to eat zucchini as a replacement for it. That's disgusting.
Can my man's get some deep fried veggies one time?
Just one time for a player.
Deep fry something.
Like I don't want cabbage on top of my tacos just because I'm not eating meat. Like just give me the stuff. Give me the classic Tex-Mex stuff.
I don't need cabbage on my tacos.
damn player. Why don't you open up like a vegetarian place for unhealthy eating? People would just flock.
Dude,
to it.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
exactly. You've talked about like how do you get full on it? And it's like, well, it's hard to at some of these restaurants because they're just serving you little bitch plates.
A lot of vegan diets are like kind of unhealthy, right? Because a lot of carb action.
I don't
going
know.
on.
There's a big contingent of people talking about the benefits of red meat lately.
Probably Jason
the
Kelce.
bennies.
I don't know what they are.
You think Jason Kelce eats red meat?
Probably,
Yeah, I don't
probably.
know if I'm ever going to be built like Jason Kelce if
Dude,
I'm just eating veggie rice and
not that-
zucchini
Will,
tacos.
He knows
Will,
the way
you're-
around a porterhouse.
You're TRT and fish and chips away from being Jason Kelce.
Man,
you
Parks
got the
loves
beard.
fish and chips.
You have a better beard.
If I get on TRT, I don't know if it's better.
it's up there.
They're both pretty good.
It's
They're both
conversation.
pretty
good beards.
Yeah, if I did TRT for a month and ate fish and chips for every meal, do you think I could be a shithouse?
Yeah, sure. You might have to move a weight around or two.
If I could guarantee that I could put on like a ton of weight and it would all be like evenly distributed through my body and I would just be like one of the big dudes, I think I would be okay with that. But I worry that it would all go to the places I don't want it to go to.
You'd have to also lift.
Where?
Like love handles. Like I have bigger love handles than Jason Kelce does right now, and I weigh 180 pounds. You know, like I can't be doing that.
You're at 180.
Well, no, I think I'm at like 185.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for airing me out.
No,
there,
that's
dude. Randy and I are on a weight journey together.
It's true.
We're just absolutely vibing.
The whole entire DiGiorno stuffed crust pizza I had this weekend didn't help.
Ooh.
No one ate more pad thai than I had last night. Sally thought there was going to be extra left over, and when she went to the kitchen and saw that empty pad thai container, I was like, no.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Dude, the party geckos out here trying to lose weight. Come on, man.
Bye-bye.
You're the party gecko.
Shreddy season, you know?
Yeah, but I don't like my geckos too trim.
Can I steam?
I prefer
I want
my-
to steam on a former sponsor, but I can't do that.
Is it one that hasn't paid us?
No.
I guess team on a couple.
I
Of those
took
fuckers.
Clear this weekend. And while I actually really do appreciate, I'm not one of those people that's like, dude, the Clear line's gotten longer than the regular line at this point. Like, I don't think that's actually true.
Sign Dylan up.
But yeah, how's the white line?
I'm not doing that. We're not
So you joined Scientology.
Oh yeah, I went Clear.
Dave out.
Is that what they call it?
Going
Dude, the Clear line in Nashville, they were updating every single person's personal information in that line. From address to name to a new photo of yourself to everything. So when you're getting in line at an airport and you think you're getting in the Clear line, I thought it was going to go so fast. No, every single person's standing there for 5 minutes while everyone in the pre-check line is just breezing by, and we're all updating our information. Like, are you kidding? We're really doing this? Can I do this online? Send me an email about this.
Yeah, that stinks, baby.
What are you doing?
I'm impressed with the eye scanner thing.
Yeah, but do you ever
It's
get
so
confused on?
accurate.
I always
Yeah.
get confused on where to.
Oh, every time, like you don't know how close to get to the thing, but it's the way that, like, it's crazy to me.
Well, when
how
you
that
if you
works.
update your photo on Clear, I'm gonna give you a little tip. This is for everyone out there. They make you update your photo this time, and if you stand in the regular part of the booth where you're supposed to stand, right now when you take your photo, you have to stand further back. You almost want to take like 2 or 3 steps back, because instead you just slouch down, and then they're like, "Oh no, you need your face to be further back," and then you go like this. And you have the all-time worst photo taken of you. Every single person in the Clear line was like, "I look like shit. Can I retake that?"
One of the worst jobs in the airport has to be the people who hang out and like help people with Clear.
They're
'Cause-
either super, super nice or super beaten down.
It's usually my experience with it. Like it's usually a problem because there's always one of the machines is down. Somebody like didn't update their thing. Someone like didn't realize they hadn't paid for Clear in 2 years and like that they weren't eligible. And then they realize they have to go to the back of that way long security line over there. It's just a tough scene.
Do you ever see? I feel so bad for the people that get in a pre-check line, get all the way to the front of it, and then they're told like, "Oh, you don't have pre-check. You got to get out of here." Like, I feel like they should vote for. Like, they should just take everyone on the line and vote and be like, "Should we let this guy through?" And we're all, "Yep, let
Yeah,
him through.
don't do
He's
him
good.
like that.
He's good."
Why would you get in the pre-check line if you don't have pre-check?
Because
Like,
sometimes you just don't realize. You just get in a line.
oh.
Like, you know how lines be. You really know. No,
Oh,
I'm just
no one's in this line. Come on, man. I'm over y'all.
kidding. No, you're not, dude.
I'm just gonna start doing cocaine just so y'all can't joke about it anymore.
Like, like you're gonna actually develop like a really bad
Like,
problem,
yeah,
so we
like,
can't make
Jones
jokes
like
about it.
straight up
Hey, that'd be a
coked
good
out.
bit, dude.
We can't. Let's cool it with the jokes. He's taking it a little too far.
Too bad that guy who went to that twerk contest didn't do a pre-check.
Dude,
It's good, Dad.
okay, can we talk about him? One, where are twerk contests? Because I
don't
kind of want to
know.
go view one. It looked really fun in there.
Ask the gecko over there.
Yeah, hey, Party Gecko, you ever been to a twerk contest?
Yeah, where you get strapped down to the floor.
It's somewhere across the pond. I'm sure there's probably one in Vegas when you're there for the Lions Super Bowl. You can get one.
Do you think they're just like, are these like, it kind of looks like a boiler room set, Randy.
And he was the DJ.
I didn't think she was doing enough to make him completion.
I'd like to see the first couple minutes. of
Yeah,
that
like
video.
how long was this guy edging for?
I already told you the pants come that way.
Right.
Gotta give, Dylan.
Are jeans
Gotta
are jeans the ideal pant for that?
Ooh,
Not a lot of room.
maybe like a tropical wool trouser.
Tropical wool.
Yeah. Check me out on retail therapy.
That's wool from the tropics.
Tropical wool. Fuck is that, dude?
Look it up.
I'm not opposed to tropical wool.
I'm not wearing wool at the tropics. So.
All
The
right.
sheep's on the island. What
They
are you
actually called
talking
me
about?
tropical wool when I
Guys.
was in the pool, the iguana.
You were pulling so much of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Look it up.
Look it up.
I'm not saying I'm rocking it to the twerk contest.
Do we think this guy's like? He didn't seem embarrassed, or not? Maybe not embarrassed enough.
You have to know that that's in play. You don't just do that and you're like, wow, I've literally never done that. That guy's done that before.
Whoever decided to blur that man's face saved his life.
If you're the girl that finish the job. You got to feel like Jason Kelce shirtless with a Bud Light in your hand at the Bill Stadium.
She won. She won the internet
Well,
and
yeah,
the competition.
that's something you hang your hat on. Like that's an accomplishment.
That would have been interesting if he hung his hat on it when he stood up.
It's true. Yeah.
Tropical wool, also referred to as summer weight wool, is an airy, lightweight wool great for year-round wear.
Ooh, I don't know if that's a good thing to wear to a twerk contest, though.
Yeah.
That's like wearing
It's a problem.
sweatpants to a strip club. You just can't be that guy.
Oh my God. That would be a funny fantasy punishment. You have to wear like a windsuit, like a really thin tracksuit to a strip club by yourself and get a lot. I don't know why.
What's wrong with you?
I just say it'd be a funny punishment.
To wear spandex.
But you just don't get let in. They're like, dude, you got to get out of here. You're like, all right.
Fair enough.
I get it.
I'll
I
see
get it.
myself out.
I'm kind of a creep.
You have to wear
Try to get away with it.
the morph suit that Dylan has, the green morph suit.
Oh yeah, why do you
yeah.
why do you bust out the
No,
morph
no.
suit more often, dude?
That's the one.
Because it turns out it's really uncomfortable to wear.
No, why?
You can't breathe very well in that thing.
Dylan gets into my 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse and just starts popping in his morph suit.
People who
Moves
wear those to like
shoulders.
sporting events, I don't get why it's.
It should
you
be
can't-
illegal.
You can't see very well.
Not only that, but you can see too well in other areas.
Your wiener.
Yeah, when like there were people that would wear morph suits to like cold weather football games all the time, and it's like
You can't see.
you're just the guy in the morph suit.
I can't see shit with that.
That can't be
thing
fun.
No, you get more clout if you're shirtless, guy.
on. And just deleting beers.
Like 38 beers.
Yeah.
And I'm over here drinking one and telling everybody about it. He just drank 38 times the beers. He's alpha. Cool.
I do worry that Jason I worry that if he goes like, is there a world where he goes straight into the sun?
No.
I don't,
Jason
Smash Mouth?
Kelce?
yeah.
No.
Okay. I don't think so either. Really.
No, they've got a good thing going.
Yeah.
Travis retires the next couple years. They have the pod. They're going to be fine.
Are you buying into any of the rumors that he and Taylor are going to get engaged this summer? They're out there.
What did Dumois have to say? I haven't
saw
seen
that.
that tea.
I don't know.
I need to check that tea. I'll check it later.
Check the T-tone.
A lot of smoke tea.
Could be fire.
I think they need a full postseason, you know? They've only been dating in the season, right?
Largely.
Yeah.
Largely.
He might be a completely different person outside the NFL. Who knows?
Yeah. You got to wonder if she's still going to look at him with those hard eyes when he's not putting up numbers, you know?
It's true.
It's tough. Like I know like we've all experienced it. Like if we take too much time off from recording here, like people just start to hate us because we're not putting up numbies anymore.
Especially when we don't announce it. We're taking a little break.
Way to go, Dylan.
You need to tweet more, dude.
Oh,
Why
no,
are you tweeting
dude.
enough?
I'm
dude?
sorry.
You got to tweet more.
I'm sorry.
We should ask Golick Jr. how many beers, like, O-line, Notre Dame, how many he put back. I mean, there's probably many offensive linemen we could contact.
I kind of like
Wade Boggs is the GOAT.
fuck. I want to be I just want to be an offensive lineman. I think I think it'd be really fun.
I hate to say this, man. I think you missed the boat on that.
Why?
It's too late, probably.
My muscles are all fresh though. My battery's full.
That's true.
Per Donald Trump.
You haven't used much of it.
Yeah, I haven't used them yet. Like I still could be very fresh coming off the bench.
What an absolutely ridiculous thing to say.
Dude, there's something to it though. There's something
there's
to it.
just not.
No, dude, I'm not exhausting my body right now by working out. Why would you do that?
How many years of eligibility do you have left?
Probably a lot.
Okay.
I've never played any varsity sports in college. Could I get like a D3 scholarship if I became a shithouse?
You get those guys who they went to the military or something, and they, you know, 20. Wasn't there a guy? Who's the guy in Texas, Dylan? A few years back, he's famous now, Army vet or special ops guy.
Nate Boyer?
Yeah, wasn't he 26 on as a walk on or some shit?
Yeah.
Could I go
Will's
to the
36?
Could I go to the walk-on practice at Texas?
Former
and
Green Beret.
hope to slip in without them knowing I'm not a student?
Man, I don't know. Who's the guy with the beard?
I heard a story about Izzo going to walk-on tryouts at Michigan State. And apparently they'd be doing the tryout and he would walk in for 5 minutes, look at everybody, and leave. Did not entertain it much. But Harbor Springs High School did have a walk-on at Michigan State that did play.
Oh, that's cool.
Worked all 4 years for it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It wasn't me.
Huh.
It wasn't me.
Okay. All right. Time to get out of here. We're not doing Shaggy references.
Bye.